boys and girls. Today is Wednesday, May 6th. I had to think for a second because I'm not at home looking at my calendar. Today for Where Are We Wednesday. Can anybody tell where we are? We're at the community pet store in downtown Conway. And I'm here to buy some fish food. Remember my fish, big and little? Well, I'm here to get some food for them. And I thought, well, as long as I'm here, why don't I go ahead and look at all the animals that are here at the store, okay? Well, come on, let's go look. Here, first of all, is Miss Kitty, the store cat. She's so soft, so pretty, and friendly. Can you say hi to the kids? She likes Anna. Okay, let's go see what else we can find. Look at this cockatoo. Isn't he pretty? Look at, Anna, if you can get real close, how pink he is. Oh, he's even talking. Hey, buddy. Yeah, he doesn't have a name because they're just waiting for him to find a new home. But he looks like he would be a fun pet to have. Now, do you see these little birds here? Come over, Tatiana. These are cockatiels. And boy, are they noisy. I think because they know that we're standing right here. They're protecting each other. But they're too young to sell yet. And see how they're just starting to get color on their heads? They'll get more colorful as they get older. Look over here, in his own little treehouse, we have Dino. Come over here, Anna. Get to him a little closer. He is, let me look over here. He is a military macaw. And do you know that he is 29 years old? Think about that, counting from 0 to 29, how many years that is? He's old. He's probably as old as some of your parents. But birds like that, they can live to be sometimes 40 and 50 years old. So if you get a bird like this, you know that he's going to be with you for a long time. Hey, Dino. Do you think Dino talks? Oops. Dino. Hi, Dino. Hello, Dino. He hears his name, but he's not going to talk to me, I don't think. Dino, can you say anything? Well, he's itching his beak. Okay, now we're over by this bunny. Look at, isn't he furry? He is a lion head bunny, and he's about 8 weeks old. Isn't he pretty? Look at how pink his eyes are. And his ears are kind of pinkish too. So when we color pictures of bunnies, we sometimes make their eyes and their ears pink. Well, that's why, because they really are. But did I already say he's a lion head? Because if you look at his fur around his head, it looks like kind of like a mane on a lion. We're not going to pet him at all, though, because right now with all the virus stuff going on, they don't want us touching any of the pets at the store. Oh my goodness. Dino's being noisy, isn't he? We're back in the bird section, and right in here are parakeets. Look at all the different colors that they come in. There's some more over here. I like the pretty blue one in the back. He's being kind of shy. And then if you go down here, these are finches. These are tiny little birds. Oh, look at these ones over here, Anna. All sitting on the bar together. Look at how bright and orange their beaks are. Aren't those pretty? Do you think we should get a bird to have at home, Anna?
Sure.
I don't think I'm going to buy one today, but boy, those are cute. Okay, now what's over here? Nothing's over here. Let's go down this way a little bit further. Okay, now look at sitting here in this little pond area are turtles. How many are there? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and there's one guy up there all by himself. 6. Well, look at all the pretty colors on this. If you can zoom in, look at that guy's neck. All the green and black on his neck. It's like a neat design. And look at these ones. They've got red on the sides of their heads, too. That's really cool. And then look at their back. Can you see the back? The design of the different like rectangles and squares on their back. And then down here, oh, look at all these pretty bright colored fish. The blues and the oranges. They're all over here at the edge of the container, just like my fish does. They're thinking we might have food for them. Now this is a tortoise. He's different than a turtle because did you notice those turtles? They were in water. They like being around water. And a tortoise, they just go on the land. They don't go in the water or don't live in the water like turtles do. But look at how small this guy is. And in a minute, we're going to meet the store tortoise, who's a great big huge one. But look at how his shell looks different. It's kind of a different shape, and it's also a different color. Now, this is not my favorite pet at all. Yeek! I do not like rats. Look at them. But some people like them to have for pets. But that would not be the first choice for my pet. I'm glad that those birds are in a cage because that cat is watching those birds. It's his entertainment probably. I bet the birds don't like when the cat comes around and watches him like that. Look at the fish in this aquarium. Look at how small they are compared to those other ones, but look at the bright colors. They almost kind of shine because there's a black light in here or a dark light, and it makes the fish colors stand out all the more. But look at the fluorescent orange and yellow and green. Those are so pretty. Look down here. Do those fish look like somebody that you know from a movie? Can you get a little closer in or zoom in? They are clownfish. But they look like Nemo, don't they? I think they are so pretty. And when you look at how crisp their colors are and how distinct their lines are, it really is neat to see how God created them and made them so pretty. So, do you think he looks oh, I woke him up. Doesn't he look comfortable sleeping? I walked right by him because he's laying so still. Isn't he cool? Now we're over by the gerbils, but it's definitely nap time because look at, they're all in there. Can you zoom in here? See that guy's in there sleeping? Get real close. I wanted them to be on their exercise wheels playing a little bit, but nope, it's nap time. Look at that guy all snuggled up in the corner over here. Well, actually, there's two of them. Now, if you need any play toys for your pets, your cats, your dogs, look at all of the toys that they have here. All kinds of neat things. And then over here are all the collars and the leashes. And then look at all the dog food and food that they have for pets. Well, look who just came on the scene. It's Koopa. He is the tortoise that lives here at the pet shop. I know some of you have met him before at the birthday parties. But he's eating his lunch. Can you go look over here? And I'll go over on the side and see what he's all eating. He's got lettuce and carrots and some other food in there. But he's 17 years old. And do you know that he's only half as big as he's going to get? He's going to get twice as big yet. But look closely. Can you go real close? Look at his shell. Isn't that cool? Look at all the designs, how every one of the squares or rectangulars are different. And look at his claws. Can you come over here? Look at his big, huge claws. And can you go get close to his face for a second? Get real down close to his face. Anna's going to look at him real close. Get down, kneel down. Oh, he just grabbed a carrot. Can you kneel down? Look at him chewing on that carrot. Wow. He is so cool looking. One last thing we're going to look at. Look at all these treats in this cabinet. These are all pet treats, but don't they look so good, like they could be human food? Look at these.
The donuts are granola with with the frosting, and they are human edible. They're human grade. And the cookies are made with sweet potato base or peanut butter base.
Oh,
and
so
yogurt
people could
frosting.
eat them too?
Yeah, they're just dry.
Yeah. Oh, wow, how cool. But look at the neat designs. Some chicks and some butterflies. Very cool. Well, wasn't that fun looking around at the pet store and seeing all the pets that are there? I'm going to go back again some other day and look around again. Okay, well, now that we're home, we're going to read a quick story to end our day, and this is just a fun book. It's called Duck on a Bike, and it's written by David Shannon. Now, I know at school we've read books about, what is that little boy's name that David Shannon always writes about? David. Remember the David book that we have at school in our book rack? David Shannon wrote that book, the little boy that always got in trouble. Okay, well, David's not in this story, but it is written by the same author. Duck on a Bike. Put my glasses on so I can see. Okay. One day, down on the farm, Duck got a wild idea. I bet I could ride a bike, he thought. He waddled over to where the boy had parked his bike. He climbed on and began to ride. At first he rode very slowly and he wobbled a lot, but it was fun. There he's on the bike. Duck rode past Cow and waved to her. Hello, Cow, said Duck. Moo, said Cow. But what she thought was, a duck on a bike? That's the silliest thing I've ever seen. Then Duck rode past Sheep. Hello, Sheep, said Duck. Bah, said Sheep. But what she thought was, he's going to hurt himself if he's not careful. Duck was riding better now. He rode past Dog. Hello, Dog, said Duck. Woof, said Dog. But what he thought was, that is a mighty neat trick. He wanted to ride that bike, I bet, didn't he? Then Duck rode past Cat. Hello, Cat, said Duck. Meow, said Cat. But what she thought was, I wouldn't waste my time riding a bicycle. As she's sitting there giving herself a bath. Duck pedaled a little faster. He rode past Horse. Hello, Horse, said Duck. Nay, said Horse. But what he thought was, you're still not as fast as me, Duck. Look at him looking like he's Mr. Smarty. Duck rang his bell as he rode past Chicken. Hello, Chicken, said Duck. Cluck, 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 said Chicken. But what she thought was, watch where you're going, Duck. Then Duck rode past Goat. Hello, Goat, said Duck. Meh, said Goat. But what he thought was, I'd like to eat that bike. Look at all the trash that Goat's going through there. Duck Duck stood on the seat and rode past Pig and Pig. Hello, pigs, said Duck. Oink, oink, said Pig and Pig. But what they thought was, Duck is such a show-off, as they're sitting there in their mud. Then Duck rode on no hands past Mouse. Hello, Mouse, said Duck. Squeak, said Mouse. But what he thought was, I wish I could ride a bike just like Duck. See Mouse down there? Suddenly, a whole bunch of kids came down the road on their bikes. They were in such a hurry that they didn't see Duck. They parked their bike by the house and went inside. Look at all those kids. Oh, do you see they got on their helmets? Look at all those animals looking at those bikes. And what do you think they're thinking about? Now, all the animals had bikes. They rode around and around the barnyard. "This is fun," they all said. "Good idea, Duck." Oh my, look at them all on the bikes. How silly. Oh, here Mouse is just riding along with Duck. Then they put the bikes back by the house, and no one knew that on that afternoon there had been a cow, a sheep, a dog, a cat, a horse, a chicken, a goat, 2 pigs, a mouse, and a duck on a bike. The end. But look at what is Duck looking at now. A tractor. Duck on a tractor. Do you think that would be the next book? Well, anyway, I really enjoy this story, and I just love the artwork in it too. David Shannon is such a neat artist and does such pretty pictures. Okay, well, thanks for listening to the story today, and we will see you tomorrow, which will be Thursday, and we are going to make a Mother's Day card tomorrow. Okay, so you be ready tomorrow. We're going to make a special Mother's Day card because Mother's Day is on Sunday. All right? Okay, see you then. Bye-bye.